We are often conditioned to view tears as a total collapse of strength. Society frames the act of crying as a moment where emotional control reaches a breaking point, revealing a hidden fragility. But biological evidence suggests a different story. Out of millions of species on Earth, humans are the only creatures capable of shedding tears as a response to abstract feelings. Nature specifically engineered our anatomy to express internal emotions through a physical liquid. It is a deliberate biological design, rather than an evolutionary accident. If our biology underwent specific steps to build this function, why do we treat its activation as a sign of failure? The truth is that easy crying represents the visible output of an incredibly sophisticated, high-level emotional operating system. To understand this, we must observe how the brain processes data. People who cry easily have higher activity in the amygdala and the anterior cingulate cortex. This activity allows the brain to process emotional data in high definition, identifying subtle cues that others miss. That internal processing changes how individuals interact with the world through a mechanism called empathic mirroring. Consider a colleague sharing a painful struggle during a meeting. While others simply listen, the high-definition processor requires you to absorb the experience directly. The brain builds a neurological bridge to the other person's reality. You experience their pain as a shared event, and your body manifests that connection through tears. This intense mirroring mechanism creates the foundation for deep trust, influence, and authentic interpersonal connection. While the brain builds those social connections, the rest of the body must manage the physical impact of all that emotional data. This is where the parasympathetic nervous system takes over, acting as a built-in cooling mechanism for the body's internal chemistry. The system uses tears to physically flush out stress hormones. As this chart shows, the process returns the body to a state of equilibrium. Mechanical factors like dehydration or simple overstimulation can also trigger this response, causing tears to arrive faster even without a clear emotional catalyst. The physiological act of crying is the body's mechanical method for successfully restoring control. Long-term mental health studies highlight a clear divide between those who process emotions in real time and those who chronically suppress them to appear tough. Consistently processing emotions leads to superior stress regulation and a high degree of personal authenticity over a lifetime. This capacity for high-definition processing is a core component of one of the most important metrics for success, emotional intelligence, or EQ. The ability to recognize and manage feelings is a statistically stronger predictor of lifelong success than standard IQ or raw talent. For people who cry easily, the physiological predisposition to recognize and understand emotions provides the foundational components for a high EQ. Visionary leaders utilize this emotional intuition to read a room, understand complex human needs, and communicate with precision. The world does not need you to toughen up. Your capacity to feel deeply is an evolutionary superpower, representing a state of true emotional